YouTube, what is up with y'all today? This is Nail GoodfellaNell. I am here bringing you my sneaker con footage. I just kind of wanted to go back and forth and just kind of like look over it with y'all instead of just playing it, you know, like kind of like how everybody else do, and then the camera be all shaky or whatever. I want to explain certain things and just give you better detail how things was when I was there. Of course, this was March 26th. I know I'm late with it, but man, when you a YouTuber or whatever, you really don't, the time consuming part is not only uploading a HD film or HD clip, it's actually cutting down and breaking down most of the information, most of the clip or whatever, so it's that's cool. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this though, but of course I got my little handy tablet here so I can keep up and see what you guys are seeing. And just by the way, I didn't show my kicks that I was actually wearing that day. So just FYI, the kicks that I was wearing that day was definitely the Bread Force from 2012. Definitely a fly kick. Y'all already seen this a million times already. That was in that sneaker rotation for that week. So, whatever, I guess whenever the 26th was or whatever, of March of this year, 2016, you should be able to see that for that. But anyway, jumping off into it, the first clip. Currently at my first sneaker con. Let me show your face, babe. No. I have a babe too, y'all. She don't want to see her, she don't want her face to be shown, but she got them lavas on. She's straight. That's her outfit. I don't even know if I even seen your face because I'm not even looking at it. Oh well, I edited it out. Damn. Sound like everybody's selling. Well, get some shots of the inside, see what's good. Just my way in, you know what I mean? When on my way in, I actually end up seeing a lot of people coming out with like boxes or something. It's either a lot of people was buying some stuff up in there or a lot of people was selling. And by the time I got in there, I finally figured it out. A lot of people was selling. So, roll that clip. This is like my first sneaker con ever, like since I've been in the kick, so I did not really too much know what to expect. It's slightly different from when you actually looking at it on YouTube versus actually going to one, but for the most part it's the same thing.
consignment?
Most of the stuff they had was the stuff that came out with like in the past 2-3 years. So, you know, you didn't really see anything, you know, too much that was like older than that. Kicks right here, I was just surprised to even see those out like that, because everybody else, you know, since I've been there, basically had all this stuff wrapped in plastic. These kicks at this table actually looked a little bit more used, but for the most part, most of them was fresh or whatever. Now the chick right there that was sitting down on her phone, looked over or whatever, she had them Yeezy joints on, the Yeezy boots or whatever, the low top ones, the 350 or whatever, and it was just like, man, I don't know. It's not to take nothing away from her, but it's like, damn, I ain't seen nobody rocking regular ass shoes in a minute, like regular kicks. Everybody had on like the limited stuff. They was wearing the best stuff though. But I don't blame them though. I guess it is what it is. Also, by the way, on the way in, the line, it was kind of packed or whatever. I'm happy I didn't come like super early or whatever, because I got a feeling that it just would have been super stuff. But it was like $20 to get in and all this stuff. It was crazy. Also, too, it was almost hardly any parking available, but you know, that's not to deter you from going or whatever. It's just wherever location they pick at, it is what it is. And I seen some of them threes, man. Woo! They look kind of beat, but considering, you know, they ain't come out another like since like 2011 November, you know, it was alright. basically, basically a lot of what happened was like when you actually go there, like it's a lot of people selling. Like this just even proves it even more. Like as far as like the sneaker culture, this whole sneaker game go, man. It's like so many people selling, but it ain't enough people buying. And of course, the ones that's obviously the most expensive or the really like sought after cases, probably like, you know, the limited ones or stuff like that, or the rare ones. So like, you know, unless you get like a regular person to just like buy it or whatever, maybe that might be cool. But like you need to have like some limited stuff or some super heat for like what's the name to buy it from you. But I don't know if you allowed to trade there. I did see a few beat shoes and some people collections up there at some of them booths, but yeah. Roll the clip, finish rolling the clip.
Get a Joanne check come on here. Black grapes, real status.
Yes, the black grapes was there. Those definitely are one of my grails, man. Yeah, man, cause I like the, you know, the 5s is like one of my top favorite Jordan models anyway, and I already like the white grape. You know, that whole purple and, you know, and teal kind of like colorway. So to like see a murder out in black, that was cool too. Also like the Fresh Prince 5. So yeah, I'm definitely a Jordan 5 fan as well. So just in case y'all didn't know.
Supreme.
Coogee sweater Nike Dunk SBs, fly. Definitely fly. They was kind of like up there at the top of the camera. I didn't get it too much super good view of it, but yeah, those was fly. They might be called the Bill Cosby sweaters. Now this is the beat shoe I was talking about. It was actually a white grape 5. Man, this shoe kind of looked like it was worn there that day. Like it was kind of beat. Like, but I'm surprised to see it there because I thought everybody's shoe was gonna be pristine, clean condition. And for it to be a great 5, this is a shoe that came out like 3 years ago. So you know, I thought it was probably might be a little bit more cleaner than that, or you know, because since it was a booth. All the other shoes was looking practically brand new. I was expecting that one to look brand new. So.
I got one come straight out the box. Called Ace Custom.
Now this guy actually has some a tough little custom right here. This whole, the way he flipped it, it had like the Hulk, you know what I mean? At first I thought it was like a Ninja Turtle Donatello purple from a distance because I seen a blue wrap or whatever, but then I started going closer. He had the Hulk face on the tongue of the shoe of the Jordan 8. Then he had like a ripped up 8. Y'all see it right there though, but that was kind of clean. That was kind of creative. I'm not really the type to jump off into customs because it's kind of like it take the originality away from the shoe personally, but too many customs just can look like child's play to me. But me personally, 2 or 3 is probably enough for me personally. I can't believe it, man. I ran into him, man. An actual YouTuber that, one of the ones I definitely look up to, and he's definitely the OG, all that stuff, man. And hopefully everybody subscribe to his channel or whatever, because like he been doing this for like at least his YouTube channel. I know he been doing the actual sneaker stuff since like they've been coming out, like since Jay's been coming out, and he's strictly like for the most part a Jordan head. Definitely got a lot of respect to this OG, and that's Jumpman Bostic. Seeing him in real life now, don't get it twisted, I'm not the tallest dude, no way. So like, I think because I remember he was watching a video for him, and he was talking comparisons as far as like him and Jordan or whatever. He was into basketball, just kind of like how Jordan it was. He was literally like born a day after Jordan, and they practically the same age, and my mom is too, ironically. And yeah, he like 6'6" or something like that. But yeah, man, standing next to this dude, it was like, and old people supposed to shrink his stuff. If he shrunk, he still was lightweight tall compared to me. So, it was just shocking, because I seen Jumpman Bostic all the time on YouTube channel, on like YouTube or whatever. I was peeped in J Star and all of them. This like 2010, 2011, I was like hip to them, and I've been messing with their channel real hard. This before the resurgence of all these other people that tried to act like, they in the kicks and whatever. And that's not to take none away from the younger guys too, because they were still on it, at it too, even back around that time, like 2011, even some in 2012 or whatever, because I started my first channel in April 2012. So yeah, if I could find some of them archive clips for y'all, I'll definitely show y'all how a slightly younger Nail look. And it's not, you don't look too much different from when you 22, 23 years old to like 28, 27, 28 years old now. So not too much of a difference. But yeah, man, it was just nice to see him. But finish rolling the clip for Jumpman Bostic. YouTube, what is up? It's still GoodfellaNell here. I did not get nothing. Didn't sell nothing either. But this is my first sneaker con, so I got to see how that looked, and definitely got to see Jumpman Bostic. So I've been hip to him since like '09. But yep, that was a step out. Going in, going out, no homo. Peace. Rate, comment, and subscribe if you want. This is Cleveland SneakerCon Cleveland, so 2016. Peace. Yo, like this wraps up the SneakerCon for Cleveland or whatever. Wasn't really else much there. I mean, up there in the front lobby or whatever, well, the front of the gym where like the DJ was at, they had people up there. It was like individual sellers, like people that actually came to SneakerCon. They didn't have booths. These people was actually standing there with like boxes between their legs or in the corner or whatever, and they was selling shoes like that. Maybe trading, like they had like a trading pit. Then they had like a counterfeit pit. You know what I mean? So they could see if your Jordan's real or whatever, your sneakers real. So they had a desk for that. That was packed. I was like, wow, there's really a lot of people in doubt out here in these streets. But man, and that's why I wanted, if you put up a real versus fake video, as far as like getting views or whatever, that's probably another reason like why my views and subscriber count down. Which really I don't care though, because I told y'all I don't do real versus fakes no more, because that ain't nothing but just a whole bunch of problems. And then the people that's supposed to be checking, the real life people that actually supposed to be checking which kind of shoe you got, is the people that be buying all the fake stuff. You know what I mean? They be trying to sit up here and argue with you back and forth about how theirs is like yours and all this stupid stuff. I don't got time for that. I'm a grown ass man. Little kids, stay at home, live in your mom's house. That's it. Leave it alone, man. I don't play them games. So to round this whole SneakerCon thing off though, man, it was definitely a new experience for me. So now if I do go back, I know what to expect. I know what to bring. And if I'm trying to sell a kick or whatever, or trade a kick, or maybe buy a kick, well, if you're trying to buy a kick, have them racks on deck. But yeah, so I know what it is. Rate, comment, and subscribe if you want. Hope y'all enjoyed the SneakerCon, my overview and all that stuff. I didn't want to just be having the stuff just too much blaring all in y'all ear and y'all just like, what the hell happened or whatever. So hopefully this was a little bit detailed enough. It was really just kind of like one big circle. It's in a gym or whatever. It's not to take nothing away from SneakerCon, but it was cool or whatever. And yeah, so now I know what to do next time. And how to become prepared, and you know, and rate, comment, and subscribe if you want. This is Nell GoodfellaNell. I am out this joint. Got more videos, more content for y'all. Peace.